Hi friends, you forever. Tuesday Love Sangarampa. The brain is a form of receiving station for the messages which are transmitted by the overself. And the human brain in its turn can transmit messages such as lessons learned, experiences gained, etc. to the overself. The messages are conveyed by means of the silver cord, a mass of high velocity molecules which vibrate and rotate at an extremely divergent range of frequencies and contacts the human body and the human overself. The body here on the earth is something like a vehicle operating by a remote control. The driver is the overself. You may have seen a child's toy car which is connected to the child by a long flexible cable. The child can press a button and make the car go forward or make it stop or go back. And by turning a wheel on the flexible cable, the car can be steered. The human body may be linked very, very roughly to that. For ourself, which cannot come to the earth to gain experiences, sends down this body, which is us on the earth. That we experience everything that we do or think or hear travels upward to be stored in the memory of the ourself. Very highly intelligent men who get inspiration often obtain a message directly, consciously from the overself by way of the silver cord. Leonardo da Vinci was one of those who was mostly constantly in touch with the overself, and so he rated as a genius in almost everything that he did. Great artists or great musicians are those in touch with their overself on perhaps one or two particular lines, and so they were come back and compose by inspiration, music, or painting, which have been more or less dictated to them by the great powers which controls us. The silver cord connects us to our ourself in much the same way as the umbilical cord connects a baby to its mother. The umbilical cord is a very intricate device, very complex affair indeed. But it is as a place of string compared to the complexity of the silver cord. This cord is a mass of molecules rotating over an extremely wide range of frequencies, but it is an intangible so far as the human body on Earth is concerned, the molecules are too widely dispersed for the average human sight to see it. Many animals can see it because animals see on a different range of frequencies and hear on a different range of frequencies than humans. My dear friends, dogs, as you know, can be called by a silent dog whistle. Silent because a human cannot hear it, but a dog easily can. In the same way, animal can see the silver cord and the aura because both the vibrate on a frequency which is just within the respectivity of an animal's sight. With practice, it is quite easily possible for human to extend the band of receptivity of other of their sight in much the same way as a weak man by practice and by exercise can lift a weight which normally would be far beyond his physical capabilities. The silver cord is a mass of molecules, a mass of vibrations. One can liken it to the tight beam of radio waves which scientists bounce off the moon. Scientists are trying to measure the distance of the moon broadcast on a very narrow beam, a waveform to the surface of the moon. That is much the same as the silver cord between the human body and the human overself. It is the method whereby the overself communicates with the body on earth. Everything we do is known to the overself. People strive to become spiritual if they are on right path. Basically, in striving for spirituality, they strive to increase their own rate of vibration on earth. And by way of the silver cord, to increase the rate of vibration of the overself. The overself sends down a part of itself into a human body in order that lessons may be learned and experiences gained. Every good deed we do increase our earth and our astral rate of vibration. But if we do an evil deed to some person that decreases and subtracts from our rate of spiritual vibrations. Thus, when we do an ill turn to another, we put ourselves to at least one step down on the ladder of elevation. And every good deed we do increase our own personal vibration by a like amount. Thus, it is so essential to adhere to the old Buddhist formula which exhorts on to return good for evil, and to fear no man, and to fear no man's deed. For in returning good for evil and giving good at all times, we progress upward and never downwards. It is all a matter of vibration, all matter of what the body transforming by the way of the silver cord to the overself, and what the overself sends back again by the way of silver cord to the body. If you will open your mind, you may be granted enlightenment. We have many such experiences to fortify us our statement that you too can do this if you will permit yourself to believe. So thank you very much. If anybody new, kindly subscribe, and please kindly share this video to all like-minded people. Thank you. Bye bye.